Hello everyone, it's Mario. Welcome back to my channel. As you already know, today we're doing a review for the second doll in the designer collection Midnight Masquerade series, and it's Lady Tremaine. The first doll being Maleficent. I already have a review for her. If you'd like to check that out, go ahead. Now, one of the things with this collection is that they're releasing it through Merch Pass on shopDisney.com for USA. I'm talking about USA. For Europe, they just release it regular. But for USA, they're doing this Merch Pass thing, and a lot of people don't get picked. And, I went over all of that in my first video, so I'm not going to bore you with the details. But the cool thing that they're doing now is that Maleficent showed up on the website for general sale last week, and you could just buy her, and she was there for like the whole day. And now with Lady Tremaine, those that did not win Merch Pass, they got an email saying, hey, don't worry, she will be available at a later date. As you see right here on my screen, that's the day that she will be available for general sale. Meaning that you go to shopDisney.com, you add her to your cart, and you check out. Now, I didn't win Merch Pass this time around either, but I went to my local store and she was there, so I picked her up. Now, one of the things with this doll that everybody has mentioned online is that although it's Lady Tremaine, her outfit is very Queen of Hearts inspired. Or more so, the Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland live action movies. She definitely looks like her. And I love it. I have to admit, when I saw the stock photos, I wasn't sure, because as much as I love the concept, it doesn't feel like it fits Lady Tremaine. But when you see her in person, somehow it makes sense because it does use her colors. It's just very creative because her outfit in the movie is very simple. But this one managed to add some elements that you can kind of like understand why they were added. But yeah, it's definitely very Red Queen. But I mean, I love that personally. So yeah. Let's just go on and get started with this review. First up, we're going to take a look at the box. And as I said in my Maleficent review, these are not the slip covers that you just slide up. These are windows and you open them, which is way better than the slip covers in my opinion. Now the box itself has a sketch of the key. It says Midnight Masquerade, and we have a sketch of her face. Lady Tremaine is limited edition of 4,400. It's a smaller number than the Maleficent one. They all have different numbers. I guess it depends on popularity or what sells the most and all of that. The box is very reflective. You can see my hands and my cell phone there recording, which I love in person. It's not great for video, of course. And that sketch right there of Lady Tremaine is, of course, by the doll designer, Steve Thompson. We all know him. He's on Instagram. You can go and find him if you like. And then we have a description on the bottom, and it says Lady Tremaine on the side. And now I love all this little like green and yellowish tones that they went for, because it's such a big contrast to her outfit. So this is how you open it. It just has that cover in the front that has a lot of glare too. You can see a design of the key right there on the black part. It's so cool. So yeah, this is kind of, again, it's the same as the other dolls. It's more similar to the Premiere series in terms of box. You just take that right out, and the certificate of authenticity is right beneath the doll. Okay, and right there it says Lady Tremaine Collector Doll, number 395 out of 4,400. That's really cool. It's protected and it's in French, I think, on the other end, on the other side. And I didn't say it before, but I'm actually going to take her out of the box as well. I think from now on, for the most part, I will be deboxing all of my designer dolls. I just don't have the space for these big boxes. I try to keep the 17-inch ones in box. But this 12-inch dolls, they take up way less space if you debox them, and that's why I'm doing that. Of course, the way that she's in the box, in my opinion, she's presented so well, and that's why I'm showing you this really quickly, so you can kind of see what it looks like if you decide to leave her in the box. It's all very well put together, and it was pretty hard to get her out, as always, because there's a lot of protection and all of that. But here you have her out of the box. I think she looks beautiful. There's a lot of details. I'm very excited to deconstruct her, like I said with my Maleficent review, where I just want to see how everything is put together, because it's so interesting to me, this really weird dresses, how they get put together. So first up, we're going to take a look at her mask. Of course, it's all gold, plastic, and painted. Well, it's plastic painted gold. It has a rubber band to keep it secure right there, and it had a rubber band on the other hand too, but I just took that out. My actual masquerade, I was going to say sword and then I said masquerade. My actual mask is a little bent, as you can see, but not a big deal. I can kind of fix that just by playing with it. It's the actual key. Isn't that cool when she locks up Cinderella? I love that. And I love the feathers, the mask. It's just really cool. I love the two little red rhinestones right there. Very, very nice. Now the one from Maleficent had a thing that you could just strap it on her head. This one is a little different, so you just kind of have to hold it in place to get an idea of what Lady Tremaine looks like with the masquerade mask on for the ball. Cool, right? Her eyes are just so evil. And now we'll take a closer look at her evil face. I think this face mold is perfect. It's Lady Tremaine 100%. I love the green eyes and the super dramatic makeup, right? Because she has so much eyeshadow. It's purple and burgundy. I love it. Now this one does have a stain right there, which I just noticed. For me, that's not a big deal because you don't see it from the front, but I can see how if that happened to somebody else, maybe you might be upset. Again, for me, as long as it's not right in the front of her face, I'm not too upset about it. Her eyelashes are very long. Her eyebrows are arched and angry. She has green earrings, which match her aesthetic from the movie, right? And you can just take them right out. I'll put it back in later. Don't worry about it. And now when it comes to her hair, she has a little plastic there, which I'll just remove later. Now, when it comes to her hair, of course, it's all gray with the white in the middle. She does have a little curl to the side, which I love. This reminds me of that Dracula movie with this hairstyle. So I thought we would find plastic under there, but it's not plastic. It's actually all hair somehow molded into this shape that they've given her, right? Which is accurate to the movie. See, there's a black thing there, and I thought it was like a hairpiece, but it's just kind of like material and rubber bands and stuff keeping it all together. And now when it comes to her outfit, there's a lot to go over. So I'm just going to go over the entire thing briefly, and then we'll take it apart and see how it's all put together and made. See, as you can see, she has this beautiful leather-like fabric. It's very dominatrix, if you ask me, but I love it, and you're gonna love it when I break it down. It's really cool. I love the mesh material with the leather on the bottom part. The hands, she has the same new hand molds that Maleficent had, which is very similar to the 17-inch dolls, the new ones. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just for 12-inch dolls, basically. I love the skirt. It is so over the top. It's perfect for a Midnight Masquerade event, which is the point, right? So I love it. And I love the little key right here. What's his name? Oh my God, I can't remember. Lucifer, that's the name. The cat's name is Lucifer. So the little Lucifer key is actually made out of metal. Now I love this outfit, like I said. It's so unlike Lady Tremaine, but it's so well made. I just love it. I love all the chains right there. They're all made out of metal and painted gold. It's really cool. In the back part, you can see that the print goes all the way around, and we'll take a closer look at all of that. But yeah, it's definitely a lot going on. Alrighty, so as I said earlier, we're going to go ahead and kind of take the whole outfit off and kind of take a closer look at how it's made and all of that good stuff. So this is the collar that she has. It's made of a leather-like material, and she has a rhinestone brooch right there, which is blue, which is very fitting of her look in the movie. It's really nice. There you can see her without it. She looks great without it too. I love the sleeves. That's really cool. So let's take this off so you can kind of get a closer look. The little plastic I think was just there kind of to keep the collar up, but it doesn't need it at all. So that's why I removed it. A little plastic tag right there. There's tags everywhere. You're gonna see them throughout the video. Just ignore them. But yeah, I love this the way that this outfit is made, right? I love the mesh right on the neckline, and I love the puffy sleeves. There are like the same leather material as the collar. It's just really cool. It's very like punk rock almost, right? Again, very Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland. I just love it. See, the mesh goes all the way to the bottom. It's really nice, and the buttons are kind of embroidered in, I guess, or just stitched in, if you want to call it. So we'll put her hands up so that her outfit and everything is away from the bottom part. This big elaborate skirt. I think the top part here, they call it red velvet, and it's all one piece. We're gonna go ahead and take it off. You can see that her waist has the same articulation as Maleficent did. It moves side to side. She does have black fish stockings. Is that what you call it? I think so. Very Lady Gaga of her. But yeah, we'll remove it now. I just kind of want to get her off of the stand, and you'll see that in a second. The actual lining right here, the black lining, has a metal through it, and you can kind of shape the skirt whichever way you like. which is really cool. So let's put it back up. And I'll take it off now, don't worry. But I just want to show you how the metallic thing works. See, the bottom part has it too. Now, one thing with this little chains, you have to be careful. I did see one in the store that was broken. So keep an eye out for that. You know, sometimes these dolls get banged around and thrown around, and that's what happens. So we'll go ahead and remove the stand. If you saw my Maleficent video, you saw that they did new stands with the little tags on the side that attach to the legs. This one is not like that. This is just the regular old stands that we always get. See? All right. Her underwear is the burgundy color. I'm not going to remove the whatever this is, panty liners, stocking. You know what I'm talking about. You can see that she has articulation. It's the regular like bendable knees. And her boots are really cool. They're plastic. They're not painted or anything. Very, very simple. But I do like that they're boots. It matches the outfit overall. So here we have the skirt finally off of Lady Tremaine. And as you can see, it has different fabrics. I love the velvet on the top with the gold embroidery on it, kind of making the squares, which is really nice. As I said earlier, the key is made out of metal and it's attached right there. So I'm not going to be removing it because I just love it. It's one of my favorite details. The skirt, the tight skirt on the bottom is made of the same leather-like material as her bodice and her collar, which I love. As I said, the chains are gold, or they're not gold, they're metal painted gold, and they're sensitive, so be careful with that. I do love the little tassels right there, and the print is beautiful. There's no embroidery. I know some of you don't like that, but the print is beautiful. I love the roses with the skulls on them and the golden keys. It's really nice. I don't quite understand how it ties into the concept, but I do love how they look, if that makes sense. And I love this tight skirt. It is so nice and so sexy, right, for Lady Tremaine. I think she looks beautiful. I really, really love it. There we have her again, back in her box. Just kidding. This is filmed before I took her out. But yeah, that's it for all. I'm excited for the rest of this collection. Ursula's next. She's my absolute favorite. Is she? I think Hades. And Isma might be. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, thank you so much for checking out my video. Remember, she will be available for general sale on the website, and she might be at your store. If you do go, be safe. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye-bye.